Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your caster of the day. My name is Simon, also known as Shmon. I'm wearing a fun hat that I got for Christmas. Wait, I'm trying to show my Pikachu. There we go. Fun Pikachu. But we are now in round 4, meaning we will have our next match. And it is one of Belgium's finest versus Oguz as well, which is probably also a finest. Let's be honest, they're both 2-1 right now, with quite a stacked roster of people, really. So let's take a look at the players themselves. We first have Elias Truyens. Elias is playing a team that the Belgians quite know as the Wu Champion team. As Wu Chen is one of the Pokémon that has been used a lot on his team, and it has been showcasing a lot of effort. It's been working quite well. He's got quite a bit of CP with it. Okidoki working quite nice with it as well. Okidoki just being one of those niche picks with Guard Dog. If you should intimidate or drop, if you should intimidate Okidoki, Okidoki then starts going rampant with absolute powerful attacks as well. Tornadoes with Bleak Wind Storm, providing the support for any slower Pokemon like Heatran and Flutter, slower Pokemon that like it. Like, for example, Heatran with the leftovers, quite bulky as well. Next to Wu Chen, showcases a good core. On the other side, we have Oguz with Flutter Mane, Urshifu Rapid Strike, Rillaboom, Ogerpon, Harflame, Chien-Pao, and Dragonite. This is quite an offensive team. We've seen this time and time again. It is a powerful team that has done so well many times, as you have 5 physical attackers and then Flutter Mane to cover for any potential super effective moves that you can click, because Flutter Mane is just one of those amazing Pokemon. It is carrying the special attackers on its back. Chien-Pao Dragonite being, of course, one of the strongest things, and then Rillaboom working quite nicely together with Ogerpon as well, with the Grassy Glide that Ogerpon is having as well, giving itself another priority move, as this team is filled with priority move users, and then Flutter Mane with its amazing speed. So let's get right into it. Let's see what these players have brought to this game 1. It is Oguz versus Elias Truyens, Belgium versus the Netherlands, I believe. Actually, not quite sure. I should try and remember people, honestly. As we have the new DLC layout as well. We have Ogerpon and Chien-Pao on one end, while on the other we have Flutter Mane and the Tornadoes as well. The Mold Breaker activating, and Chien-Pao making sure that all the defense of all the Pokemon are lowered as well. Right now you have quite a scary option here, because Ogerpon is able to go for a Terra. You can switch out Chien-Pao for Rillaboom, and then Grassy Glide into that Flutter Mane, making sure that it gets KO'd. Because when, of course, Ogerpon goes for the Terra, it gets an attack raise as well. And then the Mass boost as well, and the Grassy Glide, and the Grassy Terrain, so quite a lot of boost. Excuse me. As now Elias has to kind of decide what to do in regard, because you can also just get Sucker Punch by Chien-Pao, which is Pokemon with this Sash, is able to survive for at least one turn. Dazzling coming out, doing tremendous damage on Chien-Pao, of course, but surviving thanks to his Focus Sash. No Sucker Punch from Chien-Pao, meaning possibly a Icicle Crash there. Icicle Crash right into that Tornadoes with, of course, super effective. Will be able to bring it down. And now only Ogerpon onto the field yet to do a move. It is the Ivy Cudgel with the defense drop from the Chien-Pao will make sure that this Flutter Mane goes down as well. Flutter Mane, of course, not having the biggest of defenses, of course. So suddenly Elias at turn 1 losing 2 Pokemon immediately. That is the power of such a team with Chien-Pao, because it is that strong, amazing offense. It is Wu Champion coming out as well with the nickname. All the attacks are now back to normal, so the defense of Chien-Pao is drops everything, but Wu Chen drops all the attacks, meaning it is actually neutralized, as we would say it. Heatran, of course, being quite scared of Sacred Sword and the possibility to go for an Ivy Cudgel from the Ogerpon, because yeah, Ivy Cudgel with Mold Breaker will still hit this Heatran for at least neutral damage, as Wu Chen also not being in the best of positions either. Chien-Pao is quite low. That's the nice part of it. But yeah, they'll have to consider quite a few things. Foul play onto the Ogerpon will absolutely do quite a bit of damage. as of course Wu Chen's ability is not affecting itself, meaning its attack stat. If it uses the attack stat of the opponent, meaning it will absolutely decimate anything in front of it. As the Terra Poison right now on to the Wu Chen, making sure that it is able to survive any moves that would be otherwise be super effective as well. Team Power just going for the Protect right now, trying to scout out what will happen. As on the other hand, the Spiky Shield from the opponent as well, just trying to bait out any sort of Terra that could happen. As Heatran is going for the Heat Wave, meaning both these Pokemon will stay protected. And now Wu Chen will go for a Foul Play into that Spiky Shield, which means it will damage itself quite a bit. Well, quite a bit. I say quite a bit, but I mean like a little bit of chip, man. You know, little chips, sometimes it helps. Now, considering the options that you have here, the double up onto the Heatran is very possible because Oguz already having that explosive start, meaning he wants to maintain that sort of strong lead as well. So Elias trying to make sure that his Heatran, his two Pokemon that are on the field, are able to survive anything that will be thrown out. Heatran going for the Protect right now, hoping that both these Pokemon will attack into this Heatran right now. Sacred Sword from Team Power, yes sir. Not affecting it right now, and now this Ogerpon will move next. So let's see, it is the Ivy Cudgel, but it is going into that Wu Chen, doing detrimental damage, but putting it in range for a Citrus Berry. So it's time for a little snack as well. And now Wu Chen is able to go for a Snarl, not missing the Team Power this time. So making sure that that at least goes down, and Ogerpon special attack gets dropped, but Ogerpon not really minding that, as now Oguz is able to bring out a new Pokemon, and it is going to be the Urshifu. Urshifu with Surging Strikes, definitely threatening everything on the field. Well, because mainly the Heatran. Let's see that. And Ogerpon still able to hit quite hard, as we have seen, even though the Wu Chen is onto the field. Surging Strikes, actually, Heatran is able to survive that. With the 3 hits of Surging Strikes, Heatran being able to survive thanks to Wu Chen. Wu Champion right now doing all the effort it can do as well. Ivy Cudgel into Wu Chen. Now this will do a bit less. Wu Chen still hanging on strong. Earth Power from the Heatran into the Ogerpon. Not killing it just yet. As now Giga Drain from the Wu Chen into the Urshifu, making it heal quite a bit as well. But no KOs, meaning both of these Pokemon are just able to go off on their offense yet again. Surging Strikes into the Heatran is a guaranteed KO, and then you just have Wu Chen really having to fight 2 more Pokemon. So quite hard here, positioning here for Elias here. With both Pokemon, of course, so that is the thing with that offense, when it just overwhelms you, so to say. So Terra, the Terra activated on the Ogerpon will raise its attack stat as well, meaning it will go for as much damage as possible right now. Surging Strikes will be enough to KO Heatran. Elias having gotten a lot of information as well now. So turn 1 not the greatest for Elias, but like trying to maintain the info that he has now to adapt into game 2. See the Ivy Cudgel coming out from the Ogerpon. It is now a +1. Let's see if this is it. Not for a KO. Not a KO. That is Wu Champion right there. Foul Play will be enough to KO Ogerpon, but of course, Wu Chen being this low, meaning it means it will get KO'd by anything this Urshifu might be throwing out as well. You also know that this Urshifu is of course Choice Scarf, so it is locked into Surging Strikes. Dragonite in the back, so now Elias has a lot of information to go off. But yes, you do not have to make Wu Chen faint. Let him carry on his legacy right now. Absolutely great to see. So, turn 1, not the greatest for Elias. So, he has now a bit more information of what and how Oguz might be deciding to play, and might be trying to adapt as much as possible. This means that Elias has to find a way around this sheer offense, because Elias also didn't go for any Tailwind turn 1, meaning he wasn't really able to threaten a lot of the fast Pokemon that, of course, Oguz has. So now having to adapt a little bit at least, to see what he can do. You do have Landers with Intimidates, of course, which can help you against things, but it is a little bit of a war against attrition because you have to consider quite a lot of things. Where, for example, the Oguz is able to negate that by just go for the Terra. Urshifu with the Surging Strikes doesn't mind it being at -1 because it will always crit. But the Dragonite doesn't mind either because Dragonite is inner focus and cannot be intimidated. Fluttermane, of course, doesn't mind. So I do feel a lot of this will be carried by our very own Wu champion. I do think Wu-Chan is one of the better Pokemon to bring here because it gives you the potential to have, well, the KOs. Because like Kick Drain and Foul Play actually are quite amazing against Oguz as well. So considering all these factors right now, let's see how game 2 goes. As we have now, yes, the connection is here. Have both trainers ready to go for round 2. Oguz, of course, being in the lead with 1-0, as Riolu and Urshifu are led off as Tornadus. Our Landers going. So the Intimidate onto the Riolu is rather nice. We also have the information here for Elias. His Tornadus is Rocky Helmet, so Fake Out and even Surging Strikes and do quite a bit of damage. But most likely, it will not KO this Tornadus. That's why they tend to carry a lot of Rocky Helmet to survive the Surging Strikes and make sure that they are able to hit as hard as possible. You also have yet another option as well with the Wu-Chan, which is actually not a bad switch in to have at all, because Bleak Windstorm hits both of these Pokemon super effective as well. So a lot of options to go around here. And also, you have to see what is this Urshifu possibly go for, because it's Choice Scarf and the Landers is as well. So is this Urshifu a faster variant than this Landers, or is the Landers the fastest Choice Scarf for right now? And the Terra on the field. Is the Fake Out from Riolu into the Landers, meaning we won't see if it's faster or not. Landers flinched and couldn't move. Urshifu going for the Surging Strikes. It is gonna go into that Landers right now. And that is going to be able to kill the Landers immediately as well. So immediately Oguz showcasing the power, the sheer strength that these Pokemon carry as well. Landers fainting there, and now Tornadus being able to go for Bleak Windstorm. Quite a bit of damage there, as we can see. Critical hit on the Riolu. And the speed drop onto the Urshifu, meaning its Choice Scarf is now negated. So this might just be a natural fast Urshifu as well. Rillaboom has been intimidated, so a Grassy Glide would not be able to KO it, and the Urshifu is now locked into Surging Strikes. So this seems like a perfect time for Wu-Chan, well, our Wu champion, to enter the field as well. We have seen that Rillaboom does have U-turn, so it can hit the Wu-Chan for super effective damage, as the Urshifu is actually switching out right now to Dragonite. So a potential foul play there would have been amazing damage as well. Bleak Windstorm going in, but Rillaboom unfortunately dodging. Dragonite dodging as well. That is very not good, as U-turn into Wu-Chan will make it so that quadruple effective damage. Still -1 and Wu-Chan ability, of course, runes and tablets. This Wu-Chan was able to take that quite well. As Ching Pao is now able to come in as well. And Ching Pao does threaten a bit more right now. Foul Play into this Ching Pao will do a bit of damage, so breaking that focus sash is also really nice to have. As now, Extreme Speed from Wu-Chan. Extreme Speed plus Icy Crash can definitely do a lot of damage to this Wu-Chan. So now, Elias has to try and he has all the information on hand. He knows there's Rillaboom, Urshifu, which is Choice Scarf as well, the Ching Pao and the Dragonite. So he's protecting both these Pokemon just to scan out what the options is that they're doing for, because of course this Dragonite is Choice Band, meaning it is locked into move. It's not Extreme Speed that it's locking itself into. Accident Crash coming out, meaning this might be an Outrage, and Outrage quite strong. Is it strong enough to defeat Wu Champion? As Wu Champion is able to heal a bit more thanks to its thanks to the grassy terrain there as well. Honestly, yeah, you have to take it to potentially pose a threat for later Pokemon. You can actually switch to your Floodmane. Oh, because Floodmane does negate any sort of outrage coming out. But what if the Gene Power changes targets, goes for the Ice Crash into Wu Chen, baiting out the Floodmane. So now there's another layer of thinking here as well. Does Oguz know there's a Floodmane in the back or not? He is going for the tailwind. It is moving first, meaning Wu Chen is no, it is first Gene Power, go for the Ice Crash. Meaning there will be an outrage from this Dragonite onto this Wu Chen, and Foul Play will do quite a bit of damage. It's a fast and it is fast and Foul Play from this Dragonite. Amazing damage, no KO, outrage. Let's see how much this does. Wu Champion! He is able to hang on yet again. Grassy Terrain now activated, and the Citrus Berry as well. Meaning Wu Chen is good, back to go. And since Dragonite locked itself into outrage, this is a perfect time for Floodmane to shine as well. Tailwind is up. Yoshbu is chipped, I believe, so Dazzling Gleam actually seems rather free. So Dazzling Gleam plus Terra Fairy Dazzling Gleam is pretty good to have. Yeah, I don't see any downsides to this. There's nothing really that wants to switch in, as we know that Rillaboom does not like to take a Foul Play, and neither does the Urshifu. So this will be the Fluttermane coming back. That's the great thing about Fluttermane and why is it such a good Pokemon. Going for that Terra Fairy. All of its Fairy type moves are now ultimate boosted with the choice specs and now extra Fairy. Gene Power, go for Protect here. Trying to make sure that it stays safe for yet another turn. Fluttermane, go for the Dazzle Gleam right now. Onto the Dragonite. It will kill the Dragonite, but with the Gene Power on the field, defenses are still lowered, so Gene Power protected maybe potentially for that, of course, the Rillaboom. The Rillaboom, which is able to go for the Grassy Light, boosted in the Grassy Terrain, and then next to Gene Power, able to lower defenses as well, but there's still Wu Chen as well. So, oh, Grass actually disappearing this turn, so perfect time for Rillaboom to come in. So Rillaboom coming in, being and is able to fake out. I just realized is able to fake out this. Fake out the Gene Power as well. So maybe the Terra Fairy wasn't really needed there in that regard. Go for the Terra. Make sure that you are able to be faked out now, losing your Ghost Time. And quite a bit of damage as well. So Super Sword going into Wu Chen. Wu Chen actually going down. Now Sucker Punch plus Grassy Glide, and now no Runes of Tablets. This is gonna do a lot of damage actually. So, actually Gene Power is able to protect for potentially and be back at full health, so it can survive another Dazzling Gleam. But Elias sees the writing on the wall and sees that maybe not the right call there to go for the Terra Fairy, but very well played by Oguz, meaning Oguz is the winner of this round. Very well played. Very well played. So it means Oguz is now 3-1, and there's only one round more to go. We have done quite a bit of rounds. It's 5 rounds, I believe, and then it is top cut. So we'll be back soon enough with our next round. See you guys in round 5.